Superstar Country B103. You just heard Rumor Has It. How appropriate. Rumor has it that Richland is in Sisseton tonight, and that might be a rumor in years past because it's been 4 years since they've come here, or maybe longer for the boys, but they are in Sisseton tonight as the Sisseton boys basketball team will take on the Richland County Colts here in Sisseton. Richland County 0-3 on the season thus far. As I pull their record back up, Richland was defeated by Nelson County 66-40. Lisbon got the best of them 53-16, and Lemoore, Litchfield, Marion got them 52-37. As for the Redmen, 1-2 on the season, had a tough opponent here in their last meeting against Groton, and they did get a win against Mobridge Pollock 50-47, and lost to Sioux Valley in the opening game 67-38. So Sisseton 1-2 on the season. JV got the win here tonight, defeated Richland 47-20. So off to a good start here. Just one game here, or just the boys tonight. Been doing a lot of double headers here this year, and we'll see quite a bit of that throughout the season. But just one game here tonight on Superstar Country B103. You can catch us on the 605 app, and we're also on YouTube on B103 Radio KBWS. Sisseton Richland coming your way. More of the First Call Auto Parts Napa pregame in just 2 minutes on Superstar Country B103.
Inheritance, romance, and investment scams continue to plague South Dakotans with high dollar amount losses. They prey on vulnerable adults and swindle consumers out of their funds. Scammers befriend the victim, making it difficult for them to see the reality of what's happening. If you have a loved one susceptible to this type of scam, sit down and talk with them about these issues before it happens to them. If you or a loved one have been scammed in this manner, please reach out to the South Dakota Office of Attorney General's Consumer Protection Division at 800-300-1986. Text scams continue to rise, and victims who have lost money to these scams continues to increase. Consumers cannot rely on a text message to be truthful. If you receive a message regarding a fine for missing jury duty, or utilities being shut off for non-payment, toll road fines, or you've won a sweepstakes, these are scams designed with an urgency and the need to send money now. Do not respond to these texts, and you should contact Consumer Protection at 800-300-1986. That's 800-300-1986 for the South Dakota Office of Attorney General's Consumer Protection Division.
Teamwork makes all the difference on the field and in your financial future. Kelsch, Kreese & Associates in Sisseton is proud to support our Redmen athletes. Whether it's tax preparation, accounting, or financial planning, their experienced team works hard to give you the guidance and confidence you need. Just like our student athletes, they know success comes from preparation and dedication. Kelsch, Kreese & Associates in Sisseton, proud supporters of Redmen sports and proud to be a part of this great community.
Lewis Family Drug is your one-stop location. In addition to quality prescription and non-prescription drugs with free delivery, Lewis has a huge selection of everyday basics and name brands and specialty items, always at affordable prices. They carry seasonal items, fabrics, crafts, and groceries. Shopping at your local Lewis Drug is more simple and more rewarding than ever. Download the Lewis mobile app to add on-the-go convenience to your errands. Lewis Family Drug. Everyday savings close to home.
Superstar Country B103. You can catch us on the 605 app and also on YouTube. B103 Radio KBWS. Josh Stickland with you for tonight's call. And as I mentioned about that, the rumor thing as we started, that was no joke. The Redmen had been traveled to Richland, I think, 4 straight years. There was a running joke between a few of the parents. It was kind of our second home or home away from home during the basketball season. But Richland has made the trip down here tonight to take on the Sisseton Redmen. You're listening to the First Call Auto Parts Napa pregame right here on Superstar Country B103. Tonight's game is even more exciting thanks to a special sponsorship from Coteau Valley Federal Credit Union. For every 3-point shot made by either team, Coteau Valley Federal Credit Union will donate $5 to the Sisseton Friends and Neighbors Club. It's a great way to support local youth sports while enjoying the game, so let's see those 3-pointers fly. Law on the Court is brought to you by the South Dakota Attorney General's Office Division of Consumer Protection. Tonight's officials are Tyler Bertram, Larry Lash, and David Thompson. Last game here before the little Christmas break, for both these schools really, but got this one in. This is a rescheduled match supposed to take place last Thursday because of the weather. End up being postponed to tonight, so they get that in, and that was good for Sisseton to get it in here before the Christmas break, to not pile them all on the backside as the weather's been. Can expect probably a few more of them yet today. This year. So getting this one in before the Christmas break, have about a week off before they come back. We're going to take another break as they play the national anthem here. We'll come back with your 605 Design starting lineups in just 2 minutes on Superstar Country B103.
Traverse Electric Cooperative has been powering our rural tri-state area for generations, and now their commitment goes beyond reliable, affordable electricity. They're here with professional electrician services too. From installations and repairs to maintenance, Traverse Electric's licensed and bonded team is ready for your residential, commercial, ag, generator installs, and new building projects. Quality service, hometown values, and a team you can trust. Call Traverse Electric Cooperative today, working together to keep our communities connected.
Dakota Connection C-Store. On your way to the game or coming home from the game, stop at Dakota Connection C-Store for the snacks and drinks everyone wants. And you can top off the tank. Dakota Connection C-Store. Open 8 a.m. to midnight, 7 days a week. Friendly smiles and everything you need to make your trip a great memory. Dakota Connection C-Store. Hoping that all of our area teams have a great season.
Coteau Valley Federal Credit Union believes in people helping people. That means putting you first. As your local community-based credit union, they're here to serve your financial needs with personal service and trusted solutions. Visit the newly remodeled office, use the 24-hour ATM, swing by the drive-up window, or stop inside during business hours. Whatever works for you, Coteau Valley Federal Credit Union is here to help. Call or visit today and see how they can improve your financial future. Because at Coteau Valley, you're more than a customer, you're family. Coteau Valley Federal Credit Union, local, trusted, here for you.
Need custom gear? Visit 605 Design and Apparel on Veterans Avenue. They specialize in unique logos and designs with direct transfers and embroidery on t-shirts, hoodies, caps, and have a great selection of Sisseton Redmond apparel in store. Whether it's for your business, school, sports team, family reunion, or party, they'll personalize it with a quick turnaround. For standout designs and speedy service, choose 605 Design and Apparel in Sisseton. Check them out on Facebook today.
Superstar Country B103, Josh Stickland with you here. We're going to head into the 605 Design starting lineups here. First for the Richland County Colts. Starting for Richland County Colts will be Dylan Bido, Carson Klein, Owen Saylor, Keller Van Ruden, and Caden Fiskishan. Coming off the bench will be Corbin Island, Bentley Keeble, Colton Doctor, Connor Klein, Ryan Stager, Cale Bush, and Cade Hegseth. Coaches for Richland, head coach is Cody Ryland, assistant coach is Matthias Breen. For the Redmen, they will start like this. At a guard, a 5'9 senior, Carter Stickland. At another guard, a 6' junior, Josh Donnell. At another guard, a 6'1 sophomore, Brett Hansen. At forward, a 6'3 junior, Vincent Donnell. At another forward, a 6'3 sophomore, Derek Flute. Coming off the bench for the Redmen will be Jeremiah Perez, Levi Nelson, Luke Nielsen, Reggie Lincoln, Jeremiah Ham, Jackson Wagner, Carter Deitch, Kester Shreven, Bryant Brown. Head coach for the Redmen is Jared Gross. Assistant coaches are Trent Veslin and Wade Veflin. Tip is about to go up here. It is up and controlled by Richland. Coming Coming away with it is Bido. Bido will dribble at the top of the key. Redmond going to their man-to-man defense. Picks up the dribble. Swings it left side. Bounce pass. Try to get it in. Knocked away for a split second. Look to double team now. They fight through the top. Little perimeter passing here for Richland. They get it over into the hands. Back to Bido. Down low. Little turnaround jumper off the glass. Far. No good. Rebounded. Offensive longboard there by Richland. They get an extra look at it. Now nowhere to go. They'll kick it back out to Bido. Top of the key. Gets a screen. Now go to the left side. Ball didn't hit anything. Finally it resets. That's the third look here. And now we're going to get a reach-in foul call. That's going to go on Hansen. So 2 offensive boards to start thing here for Richland. First foul call. That one will go on Hansen. That's Brett. His first, team's first. Trying to get the ball inbound. It was close to the 5-second call. They do get it in. Out here to the top of the key to Klein. He dribbles over to the right wing. Now he's guarded by Donnell, giving him some fits. Nowhere to go. Finally kicks it back into the corner. Bounce pass coming into the low post. Back around to Fishkigen and to Van Ruden. Van Ruden guarded out there by Flute. Flute back out here to Bido. Little crossover move at the top of the key. Dribble through, and there's nowhere to go. 3 seconds to go. Now a travel's called. Pretty good defense overall by the Redmen as far as not giving them very good looks, just not a very good job rebounding. Stickland will bring the ball down the floor here for the Redmen. Get it over to Hansen on the left wing. Hansen going to dribble baseline. Now he'll stop back over to Flute. Long three-pointer from Flute is off the mark. Long, no good. Rebounded in there by Richland. One and done for the Redmen. Dribbling out at the top of the key is Klein. Now he'll hand it off over to Bido. Bido in the corner looking for someone to pass it to. He gets it back inside. Trying to go inside there. And a little turnaround jumper shot is no good. One and done for them this time. Cleared out of there by Hansen. Brett looking to push up to Vinny Donnell. Vinny back out to Brett. Brett looked to shoot. Now he'll pull it back out. Reset the offense. Going to get a screen. Nope. Now back into the corner. Stickland's three. Off the mark. Hits the front of the rim. No good. And we're going to get a foul call. That's going to go against Brett. That's going to be 2. Kind of this the wrong place, wrong time. Momentum pulled him away. I believe that's what it's going to be. It is. And so Brett will pick up 2 quick fouls. And he'll have to come out of the ball game with 5:57. And Brett is one of the main defender out there for the Redmen. So Levi Nelson will check in for him, and ball is knocked away. Brett usually has the job of guarding one of the best offensive player, depending upon size and that of the other team, but he will sit out. Levi Nelson comes in. The ball's taken away there by Donnell. Up to Stickland. Stickland going to dribble in, back over to Nelson. Nelson, nowhere to go. He gets back to Stickland. Right wing over to Donnell. That's Josh. Josh dribbles right. Now goes back into the corner, back over to Levi. Has a nice look at a three-pointer. Good. Levi Nelson knocking a three-pointer down. And that's a $5 bill going from donated by Coteau Valley Federal Credit Union to the Sisseton Friends and Neighbors Club on that three-pointer. Back over to the corner. They try to get it inside. Lost control. Then we're going to call a foul. Yeah, they are. Looked like he had lost control, but they got a hand on him. And so that foul is going to go on Carter Stickland. That'll be his first. 3 team fouls here for the Redmen. Ball goes through the hands, and Levi Nelson right there hitting the floor, diving for it. Good hustle. Richland was able to get it back. They all try to recover to get back to play defense. Dribbling in with a little spin move down low is Saylor. He has nowhere to go. Has to dish it back out, and we're going to get another foul out here. Redmen picking up fouls right and left. No, offensive. Okay. I was going to say, it looked pretty clean, but we're going to get a foul called on Richland. So Richland picks it up. That's going to be Saylor. Probably look like what might have been a moving screen. 3-0. Sisseton on top up on your Stilson service scoreboard. Nelson with it down low. They get it into Vincent Donnell. He's double teamed, trying to go in there. Now back over to Flute. Flute's three-pointer's up and good. Derek Flute knocking down a 3. Another $5 from Coteau Valley Federal Credit Union to the Sisseton Friends and Neighbors Club. Ball's at the top of the key in Klein's hand out there, guarded by Josh Chanel. Klein dribbling with his left, now goes back to his right. Going to dish it into the corner, into the wing. That's Van Ruden. Van Ruden guarded out there by Nelson. Nowhere to go, and going to dribble through some traffic. Baseline, nowhere to go. Ball stolen out there by Donnell. Donnell back over to Nelson. Nelson up ahead to Flute. Flute, no one picks him up. He'll stop, fire up another three, off the mark, and ends up hitting the shot clock. No good. Had a wide open look, but couldn't get that one to go. 6-0. 4:16 to go in the first. Sisseton on top on your Stilson Service scoreboard. Brett Hansen went to the bench with 5:51 to go in this first quarter with those 2 fouls. Klein will bring the ball down the floor here for Sisseton, or for Richland. Out there guarded by Josh Tennell. Nowhere to go, trying to pivot around. Now he finds a teammate. They rotate the ball all the way around the top of the key to Bido. Bido trying to get a screen out there, dribbles down the paint, trying to hit a teammate in the opposite box, but ends up being a bounce pass to nobody. Goes all the way across. Turnover, and Vincent Donnell will get a breather. Bryant Brown is in the ball game for Sisseton. 3:52 to go here in the first quarter. Bounce pass down low to Flute. Flute back over to Brown. Bryant Brown going to fire up the three. Nothing. Can't get that one to go. Rebounded inside there by Klein. He'll bring it down the floor for the Colts. Little crossover move, spin around, looks to get it outside. Back into the hands of Saylor. Saylor has the ball knocked away. Actually, it was almost stolen by Nelson. They get it back into Saylor. Saylor, little jump shot. Long, no good. Rebounded on the backside there by Donnell. Josh Donnell will bring the ball down the floor. Now we'll get it up ahead to Stickland. Stickland in the paint. Nowhere to go. Lost control. Turnover on Sisseton. Dribbling down, Bido and Donnell trying to take a charge. They don't call anything, and Bido will put in the first 2 points here for Richland. Back over to Nelson. Levi, three-pointer, off the mark. That one's no good. We're going to get a foul called. And we're going to get a timeout called. It's going to be a Dakota Bank timeout. We'll take a break. Back in 1 minute here on Superstar Country B103.
The Sisseton Courier does more than the weekly newspaper. They're a high-quality design, custom print service, and office supplies provider. With their wide-format printer, they can print up canvas prints, posters, and banners. They can also design cards like Save the Date, invitations to any occasion, Christmas cards, full-color envelopes, raffle tickets, scratch pads, and much more. No job is too big or too small, and they will beat the price of their competitors, or at least match it. For a quote on pricing and more information, give them a call or stop in to the Sisseton Courier.
Cameron Law Office is a general practice law firm in Roberts County that has been providing legal services in northeastern South Dakota since 1931. Attorney Aaron Cameron is proud to support all Sisseton Redmond sports. Thank you for your dedication and hard work this year. Cameron Law is proud of all players, coaches, and parents of all teams. Good luck, Redmond, in your game tonight from Cameron Law in Sisseton.
Superstar Country B103, they're going to call that foul on Carson Klein of Richland County. That'll be his first. It's the team's second, so it'll be Redmond basketball underneath their own hoop. Bryant Brown, Josh Chanel, Carter Stickland, Derek Flute, and Levi Nelson all in the game for Sisseton. Substitution is Corbin Islands in the ball game for Richland County. Inbound play goes into Bryant Brown. He puts it up off the glass for two. Nice find from Levi Nelson. Good execution by the Redmen running that out of bounds play. Bido has it, looks to have a little backdoor cut, and he does hit Corbin Island, who came into the ball game right there. Stickland up ahead to Donnell. Donnell looking inside at Flute. Flute fakes the pass, now goes in, double team, gonna almost get a three-point play, rattled it in and out, and so he'll head to the free throw line for a pair of free throws. That foul's gonna go on Saylor. That's his second. Flute will head to the free throw line. He's knocked a three-pointer down. First free throws of the ball game here for Flute. That is good. Van Ruden checking back into the ball game. Checking out, this is going to be Saylor. Saylor will sit down with those two. Jeremiah Perez will check into the ball game. Stickland will check out. Flute at the free throw line. Trying trying to give his team a 6-point lead. And he does. 2:34 to go in the first quarter here on your Stilson Service scoreboard. 10-4. Sisseton on top. Ball top of the key with Klein, and ball is knocked out of bounds. Last touch by Flute of Sisseton. Ball inbound. Ooh, that was close to an over and back. Klein had caught it just as he was crossing the half court, but he'll try to bounce pass. Perez knocks it away into the hands of Josh Chanel. Josh Chanel trying to dribble through and is going to end up being knocked out of bounds. Last touch by Richland. Nelson to inbound here. 2:13 to go in the first quarter. Nelson gets it over to Flute, back over to Brown. Bryant skip pass to Donnell. Donnell back to Flute. Three-pointer from Flute is up off the mark in front of the rim. Grabbed it right there. Josh Donnell, offensive rebound. A foul's going to be called on the ground against Richland. That foul is going to go on Van Ruden, his first, so team's fourth. 4 team fouls for Richland. Flute inbound, got it, could not get it to go on the low box. Had a little contested shot, but tips it out to Levi Nelson, who kept it alive. Goes over to Perez. Perez has got it on left wing, back out Flute. Flute looking at Nelson going down the lane. Nice job, but a foul is going to be called as Nelson hits the floor. And that's going to be on Van Ruden. That's his second, so 2 fouls for him. Team's fifth. Nelson is going to be shooting regardless. Free throw from Nelson is up and good. Levi with his 4th point. Josh Donnell will get a breather. Stickland back in. Levi knocked down a 3. $10 so far going to the Sisseton Friends and Neighbors Club, donated by Coteau Valley Federal Credit Union. Second free throw is up. That one is good. 5 points for Levi. Ball is inbounded, and they will get it up ahead to Van Ruden, who will bring it across midcourt. He's out there guarded by Flute. Into the hands of Klein. Klein guarded by Perez. Left wing to Bido. Bido dribbling down into the paint. It's going to get double teamed down there. Nowhere to go. Little step through. Nice job. Can't get it to go, though. Grab ball is loose. Got the loose ball and ends up putting it off the glass. Still can't get that one to go. Finally, Flute clears it out. Couple of looks up ahead. Stickland has it. Back over to Perez. Perez back to Flute. Flute going to go get it down low to Bryant. Bryant to Nelson. Levi, nice job. Levi Nelson putting it in for 2, and just a good play there by the Redmen. Lots of movement. Got Levi going down the lane. Was able to put it up with the left hand off the glass. 10-point lead for Sisseton. Under a minute to go in the first quarter. Vital trying to back down Stickland. He gets his way down there, but he can't get it to go. We're going to get a foul called, and that's going to be on Richland. He was able to clear it out, was Fiskagen, and it's going to be a foul, however, as he pushed Nelson out of the way. That'll be his first, and that's going to put Levi back on the free throw line as they're in the bonus with 5 team fouls. Technically, that's the 6th one of the quarter. Richland doesn't go very deep, and so tonight they might be going a little deeper than normal with the foul trouble that they're in. Nelson's free throw is up and good. Levi's got 8 of the 15 here for the Redmen. Flute will get a breather with 48 seconds to go. Vincent Donnell back in the ball game. Second free throw is up. That one's good. Knocks both of them down. 16-4. Sisseton on top. 45 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Up on your Stilson Service scoreboard. Bido with the ball at the top of the key. Picked up his dribble. Got it over into the corner. Into the hands of Van Ruden. Ball is knocked away and going to be last touched by Stickland. Inbound play coming. Bido will inbound it. Bido got it inbound, a little jumper from the left wing, up no good, but an offensive rebound and a putback by Fiskegen, and his first 2 points of the ball game. 22 seconds to go here. See if the Redmen will hold it for their last shot as they lead by 10 here in the first quarter. Bryant back over to Stickland, back to Vinny. Back into Nelson, 5 seconds to go. Back over to Perez. He'll fire up a three. Is good. Jeremiah Perez with a three-pointer to end the first quarter. That'll send $5 more from Caddo Valley Federal Credit Union to the Sisseton Friends and Neighbors Club. We'll break back in 1 minute on Superstar Country B103.
When winter hits, your vehicle needs to be ready. First Call Auto, your Napa Auto Parts stores in Sisseton, Webster, and Wheaton has everything you need for safe winter driving. From batteries, wiper blades, and ice melts to antifreeze, winter oil, heaters, and emergency kits, they've got you covered. Stop in today and let the experts at First Call Auto Parts Napa help you get your ride winter ready. First Call Auto Parts Napa in Sisseton, Webster, and Wheaton. Headed out on the road or to the big game? Stop by Stilson Service in Sisseton. Fuel up with top-quality Marathon gasoline. Grab your game day snacks, hot coffee, or a quick bite, and stock the cooler with ice-cold drinks. Hitting the lake? Stilson Service has life bait and fishing supplies, too. Locally owned and proud to support our Sisseton Redmond athletes because teamwork and community go hand in hand. Stilson Service, Highway 10, Sisseton. Your one-stop for gas, gear, and good times.
Superstar Country B103. We want to thank our streaming sponsors, Investment Centers of America, Sisseton Livestock, Edgewood Vista, SWO Health and Fitness, Caddo Valley Federal Credit Union. You can catch us on YouTube at B103 Radio, KBWS. Sisseton Basketball, they lead 19-6 here as we start the second quarter. Up on your Stilson Service scoreboard. Nice job by Donnell. He was able to seal it off, but just couldn't quite finish it. Had a good look, good feed. Couldn't get it to go, but just you like what you see there offensively, at least from a fundamental standpoint. Now we're going to get a foul called up on Levi Nelson. That'll be his first. Redmond, Brett Hansen, the only one with Sisseton with 2 fouls. He got them with 5:15 to go. Saylor and Van Ruden both have 2 for Richland as far as looking at the fouls. Richland ball here with Klein bringing it down the floor. They get it out to Bido. Takes a dribble, lost control. Now he regains it. Now looks to try and find someone to throw it to. Ball comes out here. Changing that now. If you pick up the ball, and it's a 5-second call, it's actually picked off by Stickland. He's going to pull back. Get it back over to Nelson, back to Stickland, over to Perez. His three-point shot, off the mark, no good. Rebounded in there by Richland. They'll come out the other way, but a turnover. Stickland has it. Now we're going to get a foul called, and they were hitting the floor there. It was Stickland and Nelson kind of diving for it, and they had saved it. So the foul is going to go on 33, Van Ruden. That's his third. So after they had grabbed it, he must have reached in a foul. Back in the ballgame is Island. So 3 fouls for Van Ruden now. Nelson back over to Stickland, who will fire up a 3, and that's good. Another $5 going from Caddo Valley Federal Credit Union to Sisseton Friends and Neighbors Club. Bido got it back over. Redmond trying to put a little pressure on up there in the passing lane. They get it down low. Little fadeaway shot is up, rolls around, no good. Fight for it as Brown in there. He'll clear it out. Stickland will come the other way. Stickland has it right wing. Bounce pass, now down low to Donnell. Donnell, little spin move. Nice job by Vincent Donnell. He's in the books for 2. 24-6 on your Stilson Service scoreboard. Sisseton on top, 6:32 to go here in the second quarter. Bido passes it out to Saylor. His shot is up, no good. Rebounded in there by Perez. He'll get it over to Stickland, up ahead to Nelson. Nelson dribbles through, back over to Vincent Donnell. Perez, his three-pointer. You bet. Perez for 3 more. $5 more for the Sisseton Friends and Neighbors Club, donated by Caddo Valley Federal Credit Union. Driving baseline, Bido, nowhere to go. Now he got it back out. Shot up by Fikshagen is no good. Got it over, and it's Vinny Donnell trying to go coast to coast. Got the rebound. Ooh, hits the floor hard, and that foul is going to be on Fikshagen, I believe, and he is hurt hard. or he hit hard, I should say. He's grabbing at his knee that he has a brace on, so they'll take a look at Vinny. Foul is going to go on 34, I believe. Yep, so that's his second. So Fiskegen with 2, Van Ruden with 3, Saylor with 2. 5:57 to go here in the second quarter, 27-6. Sisseton is on top. You hear the crowd clap in the background as Vincent Janelle will get up and casually kind of be helped off the floor by Coach Gross as the 6'3 junior gingerly gets off the floor. Brett Hansen comes into the ball game. Actually, there's a couple subs, so it's going to be Derek Flute, Brett Hansen, Jeremiah Perez, Bryant Brown, and Josh Chanel all in the ball game here for Sisseton. Bounce pass over to Flute. Flute going to do a little step-through move, and his shot is no good, but he's fouled. Redmond doing a great job of attacking the basket, drawing some contact. He'll head back to the free throw line. And Fiskegen is going to pick up his third. So Richland deep into foul trouble as they will have to go to the bench here, I'm guessing, throughout this game, whether it's now or later, having picked up that many fouls as Flute knocks down his first free throw. 6 points in the ball game for Flute. We'll get that substitution. Keeble coming into the ball game. Bentley Keeble, sophomore, will come in. Fiskegen will check out. Second free throw on the way from Flute is up. That one's good. 29-6, Sisseton on top of Richland on your Stilson Service scoreboard. 5:47 to go in the second quarter. Three-pointer from Keeble in the corner is up. That shot is no good. Long rebound. Last touch by Richland. It'll be Sisseton basketball. Brett will bring the ball down the floor here for Sisseton. Dished it off to Donnell. That gets it down low to, it looks like Flute. And they're going to say he traveled before he was fouled. And I agree, he did shuffle his feet a little bit before he drew that contact. So a turnover on the Redmond. 5:30 to go here in the first half. Bido with the ball out there at the top of the key. Now he got by Donnell there, went for the steal, dishes it back. Three-pointer is off the mark, no good from Keeble. Rebounded by Flute, up ahead to Donnell. Donnell up ahead to Perez. Perez back to Flute. He'll fire up the three-pointer. That one is up. That one hits the front of the rim, no good. Rebounded in there by Brown. Bryant gets it back over. Perez back had his pass knocked away by Bido. Bido trying to run through traffic. He puts it up off the glass and it's good. And a timeout called by Coach Ryland of Richland. 30-second timeout. We'll break back in 30 seconds on Superstar Country B103.
At Dakota Bank, we're proud to be a state-chartered bank with the flexibility to meet your needs and the heart to invest where it matters most, right here at home. Through our Give Where We Live initiative, we're committed to making a positive impact in the communities we serve. From banking and insurance to mortgage and trust services, Dakota Bank is here for customers who value strong, lasting financial relationships, and as always, we're proud supporters of high school sports. Best of luck to all teams. We're cheering you on.
A big thank you to Coteau Valley Federal Credit Union for sponsoring tonight's game. For every three-point shot made by either team, they will donate $5 to the Sisseton Friends and Neighbors Club. Let's cheer on the players and watch those three-pointers add up to support a great cause. So far, that's added up to $25 tonight, and we are 4:40 away from the end of this first half. Bryant Brown with the ball for the Redmond. Brown gets it over to Hansen, back to Donnell. That's Josh, drives down wing, nowhere to go. Double team, and we'll get a reach-in foul called on Richland. That'll be the fourth team foul on the Colts. It's going to be the first individual foul on Island. Hansen back over to Josh Janelle, over to Perez. Jeremiah's three-pointer, that one's good. $5 more for the Sisseton Friends and Neighbors Club donated to Coteau Valley Federal Credit Union. Perez has got 3 three-pointers in tonight's contest. Ball goes through the hands of Keeble, regains it. 32-8, Sisseton on top here with 4:13 to go in the second quarter on your Stilson Service scoreboard. Got it down low, little spin move. Shot is up short, no good by Saylor. Cleared out by the Redmen. Perez back over to Flute. Flute down low, tried to get it to Bryant. Pass was a little short and it was contested, and they'll say last touch by Richland. Nelson and Stickland come into the game. Perez comes out. Brown comes out. And, yeah, I thought that was the right call. I'm not sure if another official stepped in, but that was the right call. Last touch by Sisseton on that on the last play. So it'll be Richland Colts basketball. Keeble, guarded by Nelson out there. Ball gets in the hands of Bido, guarded by Stickland. 3:45 to go. Bido trying to dribble down the paint, loses it, and it's stolen away by Brett Hansen. It's a foot race to the other end, and Hansen wins that foot race as he puts it up off the glass for 2, 34-8. Klein back to Bido. Bido gets it into Island. Island back to Bido. Trying to get it in through a post player running through was Saylor. He couldn't get it to go. Another one and done for the Colts. Hansen dribbling in, tried to draw some contact. No call there. He hits the floor. Shot is no good. Here comes Richland the other way. 3-point shot at the other end. Airballed off the back of the glass. No good. Sisseton comes away with it once again. Stickland has it over on the right side. He'll get into the paint. Back over to Hansen at the free throw line. Shot is up. Rolls around. No good. Offensive board by Nelson. Levi back over. Stickland, top of the key. 3-pointer. In and out. No good. Rebounded by Flute. Flute's got it. He's going to attack the basket. He'll go inside. His shot is good. Nice job by Flute. Going through that contact. Gets 9 points in the ballgame for him. 36 for the Redmen. They lead with 2:29 to go here in the second quarter. Keeble, right wing, out there to Bido. Bido, back over to Island. Keeble fires up. Nope, thought he was going to fire up the 3. He instead bounce passes in. Tough shot contested. Shot is no good. Rebounded by Donnell. Josh Donnell. And a little hesitate move. He's going to go through the lane, and we're going to get a foul called, a reach-in foul. I'm going to say on the ground, but it's not going to matter because that's the 15 foul. So the foul is going to go on Keeble. That'll be his first. First free throw is no good. Second free throw is up, in and out, no good, but it's actually touched by Richland. They can't get a break. Had position, but ends up tipping it and goes out of bounds, so it'll be Redmen basketball. Inbound comes out to Stickland, to Nelson. Nelson inside to Hansen. Hansen steps through. His shot is up, no good. Rebounded in there by Richland. Up ahead to Island. Island has it almost stolen by Donnell, but instead they got it into him. Little jump shot is up, no good, taken by Klein. Nelson back over to Donnell. Donnell to Flute. Flute fires up a 3. 3-pointers up, no good. Rebounded inside there by Hansen. Offensive board, and he is fouled as he went up. And the foul is going to be on Saylor. That'll be his third. Nope, check that. That's on Connor Klein. Not 2-4, just number 4. So Saylor will stay with 2. First for Klein. Free throw coming here from Brett is First one is up, hits the front of the rim. That one's no good. 36-8 up on your Stilson service scoreboard. Sisseton on top of the Richland Colts. 1:30 to go here in the second quarter. Second free throw is good. Brett with 3 points in the ball game. Pass up ahead to Bido and is going to be last touched by, looks like Stickland. Connor Klein, sophomore into the ball game for Richland. They tried to get into Bido, but right there was Flute to steal it. It was knocked away. Now it is finally regained by Flute. Kind of a ping pong pinball machine there before Stickland comes up with it. Back to Hansen. Down low to Flute. Got a little too low in the post. Back to Stickland. Wide open three. Off the back iron. No good. Rebounded by Hansen. Hansen gets it down low to Flute. Flute's shot is up. No good. Kind of grabbed inside there, but the officials might be out of breath blowing the whistle from how many fouls Richland's picked up. Not that they haven't deserved them, just the fact that they fouled so much. Under a minute to go in the second. 37-8. Sisseton on top. Island, and we're getting a foul call. That was Levi Nelson. Tried to get up there to get a steal, but ends up getting a body on him. That'll be his second. Inbound comes, and Hansen's going to save it. Gets it back to his teammate, Levi. Good hustle from Nelson. Got it back now into Stickland's hands, over to Josh Janelle. Janelle going to get back out over to Stickland into the corner. Three-pointer, short, no good. It's going to be last touch by Richland. It'll stay with the Redmond. But on that play to begin with, good hustle. Richland threw a bad pass. They thought that the player was cutting out. It was going to go out of bounds underneath the assistant hoop, but good hustle by Brett to save it, and got a decent look at it. But nonetheless, Redmond still have the basketball. Kick going to be called down there. 28 seconds to go here in this first half. 37-8. Sisseton with the basketball here. 1 second separating shot clock and game clock. Ball inbounded out here to Stickland, to Nelson. Nelson dribbled down the paint. Little floater's good. Nelson chipping in for two more. 11 points in the ball game for Levi. 39-8. Bido stops and will get a little jump step through. He'll put it in for two. 9 seconds to go. Stickland going to dribble down the paint, and he is going to hit the floor. Foul will be called. 3 seconds to go in this one, in the first half, I should say. 39-10, and more free throws going to be shot. 12 free throw shots so far by the Redmen here in this first half. They've made 9 of them. Stickland's first free throw is up. That one is good. Seconds to go, and free throw is up. That's no good. Another foul is called. Great hustle by Brett Hansen, come flying across to grab it. He was going to have an easy 2-point look. Well, I shouldn't say easy, but a 2-point look, but he's fouled with 2 seconds to go, and that will be the third on Saylor this time, and Brett Hansen will go ahead to the free throw line. Free throw from Brett is good. Second free throw on the way here from Brett Hansen. That one's also good. That gives Sisseton a 32-point lead here as the end of the first half comes to a conclusion. 42-10 on your Stilson service scoreboard. Sisseton with the lead as they head into the locker room. We'll take a break. Back in 3 minutes on Superstar Country B103.
Redmond fans, when life gives your car a tough break, count on Thielen Auto Body in Sisseton to get you back in the game. From dings and dents to full collision repair, Thielen's experienced crew delivers top-notch workmanship with hometown service you can trust. Just like our Redmen, they know the value of teamwork and doing the job right. Thielen Auto Body Shop in Sisseton, proud to stand behind the Sisseton Redmen and proud to keep you rolling strong all season long.
Sisseton Livestock Auction, always a proud supporter of all high school activities, including the arts, speech, sports, congratulations for your achievement. It takes a great effort and teamwork from everyone to be there. Good luck in your game. From everyone at the Sisseton Livestock Auction.
Edgewood Vista in Sisseton provides complete living and care solutions for seniors and does their best to make sure each resident can keep and sustain a healthy and fulfilling life with their stay. Residents have as much independence as they want and as little or as much care as they need. Edgewood Vista is an assisted living community that feels like home, providing the help you need when you need it. Edgewood Vista in Sisseton, where home and health care meet.
Data limits and slow speeds holding your home and devices back from their potential? Venture Communications is ready to help make your smart home with their extreme Wi-Fi coverage. No data limits for all of your smart home needs, including camera systems, remote thermostat controls, and streaming needs. Free email address too. Equipment provided and maintained by Venture Communications for worry-free Wi-Fi. To get extreme Wi-Fi coverage, whether you venture in or around your home, contact Venture Communications 852-2224 or online at www.venturecom.net.
Long Auger Stack Movers and Roll-Off is this area's favorite stack movers. Call Doug for your over-the-road stack moving from the field to the farm. We'll get her done. Long Augers also has this area's favorite roll-off service. Let them know when you need a roll-off dumpster. They'll drop it when and where you need it and haul away when you're ready. Long Augers are also custom combiners. Call Doug for custom combining details. Long Auger Stack Movers and Roll-Off in Sisseton. You call, we haul. Call 698-4842. Good luck, Redmond, from Long Auger Stack Movers and Roll-Off.
Teals Market in Sisseton are proud supporters of the Sisseton Redmond. Teals Market has been in the grocery business for over 70 years and spans 4 generations. They're your full-service supermarket in Sisseton with weekly specials in every department. Teals Market wishes the best of luck to the Sisseton Redmen in tonight's game. They're behind you all the way.
Superstar Country B103. You can catch us on the 605 app and, of course, online on YouTube at B103 Radio KBWS. On your Stilson Service scoreboard here at the half, it's 42-10. Sisseton on top of Richland. We'll go through some scores here from that first half. Richland was led by Bido with 6 points, 2 points from Fiskagen and 2 points from Island. The Colts did not shoot any free throws in that first half and just could not get anything to go offensively. Even when they did get some decent looks, just could not get it to go. And any break went the Redmond's way, whether it was a tip out of bounds and what have you. And that's kind of been the half for Richland. As for the Redmond, playing themselves a solid first half, putting up 42 points in that first half. They were led by Levi Nelson with 11 points, 9 points from Perez, 9 points from Flute, 5 points from Hansen, 4 points from Stickland, 2 points from Vincent Donnell, and 2 points from Bryant Brown. The Redmen were 12 of 16 from the free throw line, shot 16 free throws in that first half, and they kind of talked about it in that first quarter alone with the foul trouble that Richland got themselves into. 3 players with 3 fouls, and so we'll watch that going forward here. Let's see here. $30 so far coming from those 3-pointers, all by the Redmen in that first half. Thanks to Coteau Valley Federal Credit Union donating to the Sisseton Friends and Neighbors Club tonight. We want to thank our sponsors, make these broadcasts possible. Kells Crease and Associates, Lewis Family Drug, Travers Electric Co-op, Dakota Connection C-Store, Coteau Valley Federal Credit Union, 605 Design, Sisseton Courier, Cameron Law Office, First Call Auto Parts Napa, Stilson Service, Dakota Bank, Thielen Auto Body, Sisseton Livestock, Edgewood Vista, Venture Communications, Long Auger Stack Moving, and Teals Market. We're at the half. We'll take a break. Back in 2 minutes on Superstar Country B103.
At Woodland Cabinetry in Sisseton, we don't just build cabinets, we build futures. As an employee-owned company, Every team member has a stake in our success. That means more pride in the work, more dedication to quality, and more reason to go that extra mile. Whether you're looking for a great place to work or custom cabinetry made with care, Woodland Cabinetry delivers. Stop by or visit woodlandcabinetry.com and see what employee ownership really looks like. Teamwork makes all the difference on the field and in your financial future. Kelsch, Kreese & Associates in Sisseton is proud to support our Redmond athletes. Whether it's tax preparation, accounting, or financial planning, their experienced team works hard to give you the guidance and confidence you need. Just like our student athletes, they know success comes from preparation and dedication. Kelsch, Kreese & Associates in Sisseton, proud supporters of Redmond sports and proud to be a part of this great community.
Lewis Family Drug is your one-stop location. In addition to quality prescription and non-prescription drugs with free delivery, Lewis has a huge selection of everyday basics and name brands and specialty items, always at affordable prices. They carry seasonal items, fabrics, crafts, and groceries. Shopping at your local Lewis Drug is more simple and more rewarding than ever. Download the Lewis mobile app to add on-the-go convenience to your errands. Lewis Family Drug, everyday savings close to home.
Traverse Electric Cooperative has been powering our rural tri-state area for generations, and now their commitment goes beyond reliable, affordable electricity. They're here with professional electrician services too. From installations and repairs to maintenance, Traverse Electric's licensed and bonded team is ready for your residential, commercial, ag, generator installs, and new building projects. Quality service, hometown values, and a team you can trust. Call Traverse Electric Cooperative today, working together to keep our communities connected.
Superstar Country B103. No, I didn't have any dots, in case you're wondering. I'm getting the look over here. I'd like to have some dots, but they get stuck in your teeth, and then what? Tonight's game is made even more exciting thanks to Coteau Valley Federal Credit Union and Sisseton. For every three-point shot made by either team, Coteau Valley Federal Credit Union will donate $5 to the Sisseton Friends and Neighbors Club. It's a fantastic way to support local youth sports while enjoying tonight's action on the court. So every time a player sinks a three-pointer, remember, it's not just points on the board, but a donation to help our young athletes. Let's see those threes fly and support a great cause. And the Redmen have been doing their part here in the first half as they've made 6 of them. So Friends and Neighbors Club getting a $30 donation as Sisseton does lead 42-10 here at the half. Redmond will next be in action next Tuesday. Got a little break here over Christmas, but we'll be back in action on Tuesday, the 30th, as they head to Parkston to take on Parkston. I don't have a time on that for sure, but we'll let you know. We'll have it right here on Superstar Country B103. We'll take one last break. Come back in 1 minute with the start of your second half on Superstar Country B103.
Dakota Connection C-Store. On your way to the game or coming home from the game, stop at Dakota Connection C-Store for the snacks and drinks everyone wants. And you can top off the tank. Dakota Connection C-Store. Open 8 a.m. to midnight, 7 days a week. Friendly smiles and everything you need to make your trip a great memory. Dakota Connection C-Store. Hoping that all of our area teams have a great season. Dakota Connection.
Coteau Valley Federal Credit Union believes in people helping people. That means putting you first. As your local community-based credit union, they're here to serve your financial needs with personal service and trusted solutions. Visit the newly remodeled office, use the 24-hour ATM, swing by the drive-up window, or stop inside during business hours. Whatever works for you, Coteau Valley Federal Credit Union is here to help. Call or visit today and see how they can improve your financial future. Because at Coteau Valley, you're more than a customer, you're family. Coteau Valley Federal Credit Union, local, trusted, here for you.
Superstar Country B103, start of the second half. Richland basketball here. On the floor for the Redmen is Josh Chanel, Brett Hansen, Levi Nelson, Derek Fluitt, and Carter Stickland. Vinny Donnell out with that injury. Hopefully he's going to be okay. Big part, especially of the size that Sisseton has here going forward. So we'll We'll see how that responds, and the Richland Colts respond by coming out of the break with Fiskogen putting up and getting 2 in, got in the low box there, and finally gets one to fall. As I said, just couldn't get anything to go in that first half. They go down low to Flute. Flute's down in the low post. He'll go one-on-one. They'll try to double team him, but it won't matter. Nice little back down and easy up and in. 11 points for Flute there. You can see what the Redmen had a plan as well. Both teams made a point in their first possession to go in that low box and try to get a decent look. Bido with it. Back up on top. They get it into the hands of Van Ruden. Van Ruden just kind of standing up there now. He'll dribble the basketball. Dribbles down, stop, little jump shot. That one will not go. Rebounded backside by Flute. Flute almost double dribbled. Good job of not putting that hand up. He was going to go to Sticklin in the corner, but instead was able to pick it up. Nice little play there from Nelson, but a block by Flute. Flute had it down low into Hansen. Nice look from Nelson once again. Levi Nelson with a great pass right there and got it into the hands of Brett Hansen. 7 points for him. Great assist from Levi. 6:25 to go here in the third. And we're going to get a foul called. That's going to go on Brett. That'll be his third. Brett will come out, and Danelle will come out. Into the ballgame will be Jeremias Perez and Bryant Brown. Running clock here now into the second half. Shot is up off the glass, and another 2 points for Fiskogen. He making it a point to be aggressive down there. Got that one to go. Perez back over to Brown. Brown, spin move, now back to Nelson. Levi back to Flute. Flute, left wing is up and good. Derek Flute with 3 more. $5 going from Coteau Valley Federal Credit Union to the Sisseton Friends and Neighbors Club. 49-14. Sisseton on top of Richland County. 5:28 to go here in the third quarter. Bido gets it into the hands of Fiskogen, who's got all the points here, and he puts that one up, no good, contested by Brown. Levi back over to Sticklin to Flute. Flute will fire up another one. He gets another one to fall. 17 points in the ball game for him. That's his third 3, and another $5 to the Sisseton Friends and Neighbors Club as Bido brings it down the floor. He's going to go and have the ball knocked away by Sticklin. We'll get some substitutions coming in. Danelle and Hansen back in the game. Out come Nelson and Sticklin. Pass is out into the corner and ends up trying to save it, nowhere to go. So another turnover there on Richland goes into the hands of Sisseton. Hansen looking to push. Now he'll pull it back out over to Flute. Wide open, another 3-pointer. In and out, no good. Rebounded by Hansen. Got his own rebound off of his own miss. He'll pull it back out this time. Back over to Josh Janelle trying to get in there. It's Flute being triple teamed. Saves it from going out of bounds and into Brett Hansen's hands. And he puts it in for 2. 9 points in the ball game for him. Crossover move, Bido, and he'll get it to go and 1. Bido, 2 more, 8 points in the ball game, has a chance at a 3-point play. Substitutions coming into the ball game. Flute will check out. Josh Janelle will check out. Nelson and Sticklin will come back in. 4:02 to go in the third quarter. 54-16, Sisseton on top. Free throw is long, no good. Offensive rebound and up and in. Back for Fiskogen. 8 points in the ball game for him. He's got 6 here in the second half. Hansen going down the lane, and he's fouled. Chance at a 3-point play as he's able to go through the contact is Brett Hansen. 11 points in the ball game. I put my head down. Okay, they did just put it up there. That foul will be on Klein, his second. Team's first. Hansen's free throw is in. 12 points in the ball game for him. Bido with the basketball. On your Stilson service scoreboard, it's 57-18. Sisseton is on top. Shot is up, no good. Brett Hansen, and we're going to get another foul called. That one is going to go on Van Ruden, and that might be his fourth. Josh Donnell comes back in. Derek Flute comes back in. Brown and Hansen come out. That is his fourth. Perez. Back over to Donnell. Josh Donnell. Back over to Stickland to Nelson. Nelson back to Flute. Flute fires up another three, and that one's good. Derek with another three. $5 more from Coteau Valley Federal Credit Union to the Sisseton Friends and Neighbors Club. 60-18. Sisseton is on top. Ido with the ball, trying to go baseline, little jump stop, lost control, but now just kind of tosses it back out to his teammate one-handed. Shot is up, no good. Offensive rebound, kicks back out to Richland. That one is a three-pointer, is up and good. Carson Klein knocking down a three-pointer. He'll help with a $5 donation from Coteau Valley Federal Credit Union to Sisseton Friends and Neighbors Club. Three-point shot was no good from Flute, and it'll be rebounded by Richland as players heading to the bench for the Redmen to check in. Fishigen has his shot knocked away. Stickland coming down the floor. Back over to Donnell. That's Josh Donnell. Back over to Stickland. Stickland going to be left alone. He'll fire up a three. Hits the front of the rim. No good. He'll save it and kick it back over to Josh Donnell. Redmen doing their best to get these donations to the Friends and Neighbors Club. And we're going to get a foul called, and that is going to go against... They're going to say the foul's going to go against one, Bido. It was 33, Van Ruden standing there trying to take the charge, but a foul before that, and we'll get a five out, five in here for the Redmen as all those players come back out. Reggie Lincoln, Carter Deitch, Jackson Wagner, J.J. Ham, and Luke Nielsen all in the ball game for Sisseton. Little inbound play there as Carter Deitch puts it up off the glass for two. 62-21. Sisseton on top. 1:12 to go in the third quarter up here on your Stilson Service scoreboard. Van Ruden got it down low, and a foul's going to be called. That'll go on Luke Nielsen. Luke's first foul, or first personal. 3 team fouls each here for the squad. Bounce pass goes out. It doesn't look like it touched anybody, and so it'll be actually down below the hoop there. Redmen basketball. Running clock going on here with a 62-21 lead. Sisseton on top at home here playing Richland. Nielsen with the ball, back to Deitch, back to inside to Wagner. His shot is in and out, no good. Rebounded by Bido coming down the floor. 17 seconds to go in the first quarter. Got the ball inbounded down low. Fishigen couldn't hang on to it. Back to Bido. Bido, little stop, jump stop, got too far underneath the hoop. They kick it back out though. Little jumper's up, no good, and a foul going to be called. Push, and that is going to be on. Looks like on Sisseton, or is it on Richland? Not sure. Did someone call a timeout? I'm confused. Okay, timeout on the floor. No officials come over yet. We'll take a break. Let's say back in 30 seconds on Superstar Country B103.
Need custom gear? Visit 605 Design and Apparel on Veterans Avenue. They specialize in unique logos and designs with direct transfers and embroidery on t-shirts, hoodies, caps, and have a great selection of Sisseton Redmen apparel in store. Whether it's for your business, school, sports team, family reunion, or party, they'll personalize it with a quick turnaround. For standout designs and speedy service, choose 605 Design and Apparel in Sisseton. Check them out on Facebook today.
The Sisseton Courier does more than the weekly newspaper. They're a high-quality design, custom print service, and office supplies provider. With their wide-format printers, they can print up canvas prints, posters, and banners. They can also design cards like Save the Date, invitations to any occasion, Christmas cards, full-color envelopes, raffle tickets, scratch pads, and much more. No job is too big or too small, and they will beat the price of their competitors, or at least match it. For a quote on pricing and more information, give them a call or stop in to the Sisseton Courier.
Sisseton basketball, they get it in here. It's the start of the fourth quarter. That was the confusion on my part. Three-pointer from Luke Nielsen. Hits the front of the rim. No good. Rebounded by Wagner. Wagner looking for a cutting. Deitch can't get it to go. We got a reach-in foul. Nope. Jump ball called. Yeah, with the running clock and it blew and all of a sudden the horn stopped. I thought that was a timeout, but it was actually just the end of the quarter. And so Sisseton ended that third quarter up 62-21 here as we're just inside the fourth quarter. Little give and go there from Richland. The shot is up, no good. Tipped around. Deitch had it alive, but the shot is up, no good. Now he gets the rebound after the missed shot from Sisseton, and we'll get the Redmen bringing it down the floor here with Luke Nielsen back into Wagner's hands. He'll fire up a three. That one off the mark. Rebounded inside by Klein. Klein bringing the ball down the floor here. Just under 7 minutes here in this contest. Sisseton leads 62-21 on your Stilson service scoreboard. Little jab step by Bido. Now he'll step back looking to find someone. It's Van Ruden back to a cutting Bido, and a foul is going to be called on Deitch. As I mentioned, the Redmen playing again next Tuesday. Wasn't sure about the time. Thanks, Hort, for passing that along. Looks like the Mitchell Republic says that the Redmen will be playing Parkston at 5 p.m. in Parkston next Tuesday. Parkston, I believe, receiving a few votes, but now with the new polls, it's so much different. We can get into that another time, another day, as we get a substitution here. Bido knocks down one of two. Reggie Lincoln in the ball game here for the Redmen. Wagner back over to Lincoln. Lincoln back to Nielsen. Nielsen tried to pass it over and ends up going out of bounds. He was looking over at Wagner, but he cut in. Ball went out. Be a turnover on the Redmen. Klein. Little backdoor cut there, trying to get it to Bido. Ends up being a turnover on Richland. 62-22. Sisseton on top on your Stilson service scoreboard. 5:50 to go here in this contest. Wagner, right wing over to Lincoln. Lincoln had it ripped away from him by Van Ruden. Bido looking to push, now kicks it back outside. Little shot just inside the three-point line. It's up and no good. Rebounded by Ham for the Redmen. He'll clear it out, bring it across midcourt himself. Now back over to Deitch, lost control of it. Ham fighting for it, and we'll get a foul called. That's going to go on Sisseton, and that'll be his fourth. Team's first here in the fourth quarter. Ball is inbounded over here to Nielsen. Back to Lincoln. Lincoln will fire up a three, and that's good. Reggie Lincoln getting in on the $5 donation from Coteau Valley Federal Credit Union to the Sisseton Friends and Neighbors Club. Sisseton dropping him, trying to drop down that low box. His shot is no good. Cleared out of there by Lincoln. He's looking to push. Left wing to Ham. Ham dribbles down into the paint, kicks it out. Nielsen, three-pointer, off the back iron, no good. A foul called on Wagner. Didn't quite have the position, tried to go up for that rebound. Brett will check into the ball game, and Carter Deitch will get a break. 4:17 to go in the fourth quarter. 65-22. Sisseton on top here against Richland. Ball thrown over to the right side to Bido. Bido trying to go baseline. Spin move. His shot up off the glass is good. Bido for two. 11 points in the ball game for him. He leads all Richland scores. No one picked up Nelson. Now he got it back over to Brett. Hansen back to Lincoln. Lincoln over to Wagner. His three-point shot. That one's good. Jackson Wagner for three. Another $5 donated from Coteau Valley Federal Credit Union to the Sisseton Friends and Neighbors Club. pass fake. Now back to Island at the top of the key. Fiskagen trying to go back to that low box, and he'll back down and put in for 2 more. 10 points in the ball game for him. Lincoln, left wing, and we'll get a timeout called by the Redmen, but he just wants to get some substitution, a little rotation in. Deitch will come back in. Hansen will come out. Substitutions coming in. Connor Klein will check in, and so will Bentley Keeble for Richland. Van Ruden and Fiskagen will check out. Lincoln, he'll fire up a 3 off the mark, rebounded by Deitch, over into Wagner's hands, and he'll get it to go. Jackson Wagner was fouled, a 3-point play coming, chance to get 6 points in the ball game for him. Klein will pick up his 3rd. Free throw, no good. Rebounded by Richland. Bido, crossover spin move down the lane, up off the glass. That's no good. Rebounded by Lincoln. Kind of got popped in the nose a little bit. Bido was trying to get it there. Pass is stolen by Keeble. Keeble back over to his teammate, firing up a 3-pointer. That one's up and good. First 3-pointer by Richland, coming from Carson Klein. And that's a $5 donation from the Coteau Valley Federal Credit Union going to Sisseton Friends and Neighbors Club. Deitch tried to get another $5. Hits the front of the rim, no good. Rebounded by Klein. Little spin move, no good. Island going to drop back down into Bido. Bido, his shot is up and good. Bido for 2 more. Wagner, spin move down low. His little floater, that one's up and good. 72-31, Sisseton on top. 2 minutes to go. Bido back out to Klein. His 3-pointer. That one's good. Another $5 from Coteau Valley Federal Credit Union to the Sisseton Friends and Neighbors Club. Lincoln, top of the key. Back to Ham, over to Lincoln. He will fire up a 3, in and out. Rebounded by nobody. Ends up going out of bounds. Last touch by Sisseton. Subs coming into the ball game. Cale Bush will come in. Keeble will come out for Richland. Klein will bring the ball down the floor. Klein dribbling top of the key here. Now picked up his dribble, trying to get into Island. Little spin move inside there, and the floater is up and good from Island. 2 points for him. Under a minute here in Sisseton. Ball is into the corner, rattles around a couple times. Lincoln comes away with it. Now he'll dribble in the paint. Little floater, off the mark, no good. Rebounded by Wagner. Wagner's in the corner. Back out to Deitch. Deitch, 3-pointer, off the side of the rim, no good. Looking for another $5 there. Here comes Island. Back over to Richland. Little step back 3, and we're going to get a timeout called before they shot, is what they're calling. And so it's just a substitution here being called by Coach Ryland of Richland. So it'll stay with Richland. Say he called the timeout before that shot. Stager into the basketball game. So is Connor Klein. Connor looking to find a teammate to pass it to, over into Stager. Little jump shot inside from Richland. That one's no good. Stager comes up with it. He was thinking about the 3-pointer. 15 seconds to go. Back over to Klein. Up on top to Doctor. Doctor back over to Klein, and he'll step back high off the glass, and it'll be good enough for a $5 bill from Coteau Valley Federal Credit Union to the Sisseton Friends and Neighbors Club. That last one made by Connor Klein. 72-39 is your final here in Sisseton. We'll come back and wrap things up on your Thielen Auto Body postgame in just 3 minutes here on Superstar Country B103.
Cameron Law Office is a general practice law firm in Roberts County that has been providing legal services dedication and hard work this year, Cameron Law is proud of all players, coaches, and parents of all teams. Good luck, Redmond, in your game tonight from Cameron Law in Sisseton.
When winter hits, your vehicle needs to be ready. First Call Auto, your Napa Auto Parts stores in Sisseton, Webster, and Wheaton has everything you need for safe winter driving. From batteries, wiper blades, and ice melts to antifreeze, winter oil, heaters, and emergency kits, they've got you covered. Stop in today and let the experts at First Call Auto Parts Napa help you get your ride winter ready. First Call Auto Parts Napa in Sisseton, Webster, and Wheaton. Headed out on the road or to the big game? Stop by Stilson Service in Sisseton. Fuel up with top quality Marathon gasoline. Grab your game day snacks, hot coffee, or a quick bite, and stock the cooler with ice cold drinks. Hitting the lake? Stilson Service has live bait and fishing supplies too. Locally owned and proud to support our Sisseton Redmond athletes because teamwork and community go hand in hand. Stilson Service, Highway 10, Sisseton. Your one stop for gas, gear, and good times.
At Dakota Bank, we're proud to be a state-chartered bank with the flexibility to meet your needs and the heart to invest where it matters most, right here at home. Through our Give Where We Live initiative, we're committed to making a positive impact in the communities we serve. From banking and insurance to mortgage and trust services, Dakota Bank is here for customers who value strong, lasting financial relationships, and as always, we're proud supporters of high school sports. Best of luck to all teams. We're cheering you on.
Redmond fans, when life gives your car a tough break, count on Thielen Auto Body in Sisseton to get you back in the game. From dings and dents to full collision repair, Thielen's experienced crew delivers top-notch workmanship with hometown service you can trust. Just like our Redmen, they know the value of teamwork and doing the job right. Thielen Auto Body Shop in Sisseton, proud to stand behind the Sisseton Redmen and proud to keep you rolling strong all season long.
Sisseton Livestock Auction, always a proud supporter of all high school activities, including the arts, speech, sports, and music. All classes provide a very important part of learning. Sisseton Livestock recognizes parents, coaches, and teachers for representing our school and community. Congratulations for your achievement. It takes a great effort and teamwork from everyone to be there. Good luck in your game from everyone at the Sisseton Livestock Auction.
Superstar Country B103, Josh Sticklin wrapping things up with the Thielen Auto Body post game right here on Superstar Country B103. Also on YouTube at B103 Radio KBWS. We'll go through your final stats here. For Richland, they were led by Bido, ended up with 13 points tonight. Fiskingen ended up with 10 points, 9 points from Carson Klein, 4 points from Island, and Connor Klein ended up with 3 points as well. Richland County was 1 of 3 from the free throw line. As for the Redmen, they were led by Derek Flute. 20 points from Flute. 3 players in double figures here for the Redmen. 20 from Flute, 12 from Brett Hansen, 11 from Levi Nelson, 9 from Jeremias Perez, 7 from Jackson Wagner, 4 from Sticklin, 2 from Vincent Donnell, 2 from Bryant Brown, and 2 from Carter Deitch. The Redmen were 13 of 18 from the free throw line. Redmond made 11 threes. Richland County with 4 threes, adding up to $75 being donated from Coteau Valley Federal Credit Union to the Sisseton Friends and Neighbors Club. The Redmen led 19-6 after the first quarter. They outscored Richland 23-4 in the second quarter, leading 42-10 at the halftime. Outscored Richland 20-11 in that third quarter, and then Richland ended up outscoring Sisseton 18-10 in that final quarter, but Sisseton getting a 72-39 win here at home against Richland. Next time, our next broadcast will be next Tuesday. We got a little Christmas break here in Parkston. That game going to be happening around 5 o'clock. It's the Parkston Classic, some different games going on, so it'll be tentatively 5 o'clock. We'll be taking on a very good Parkston team, so it'll be a tough test here for this Sisseton boys basketball team. I want to thank all of our sponsors for making these broadcasts possible. Kels Crease and Associates, Lewis Family Drug, Travers Electric Co-op, Dakota Connection C-Store, Coteau Valley Federal Credit Union, 605 Design, Sisseton Courier, Cameron Law Office, First Call Auto Parts Napa, Silson Service, Dakota Bank, Thielen Auto Body, Sisseton Livestock, Edgewood Vista, Venture Communications, Long Auger Stack Moving, and Teals Market. Thanks for Ashley back producing the show, for Kelly running the camera. I'm Josh Sticklin, your final once again here from Sisseton. Sisseton boys defeat Richland 72-39. Good night, everybody.